Alrighty then. Hello guys, it's us here, and today I'm just gonna talk about the future of my free-to-play account. Yes, I haven't bought this. I haven't bought the previous one. We go here. Haven't bought these as well, so I think that's enough of an indication. So I haven't spent any money on this game. So. I'm just gonna show you an overview of my squad. So my two main DPSs are Centurion and Lilia. Both this Centurion is a Resonance 11, and Lilia is on Inside 2 Resonance 9. My two supports right now are Bakern at Inside 3, level 40, Resonance 9. Portrait almost full, but this is like 50% buff. It's not that much, so I probably won't be pulling specifically for her. Then we have a Sonetto, which is Resonance 5. This Sonetto I plan on switching out with NN Lee, which I got on the previous pull when I was pulling for Tooth Fairy, so she's gonna get switched with NN Lee. She is currently Resonance 5, level 1 out of 50 on Inside 2, so as soon as I get the resources, I'm gonna level her up to 50 to replace Sonetto here. Also gotta get her up to Resonance 9, however, at the moment I'm kinda hard stuck with it, because I can't buy any of these. I can't get any of these. I can only buy them, I guess, but I don't really want to do that right now. Don't even have the smaller ones, so I can't make them. This is whatever. I can just, go here, craft, or farm. It's not that bad. However, it's gonna take a little while for my resonance to go up, but this is just like a passive investment, more or less. And my healers, as you can see, are the Tooth Fairy on Inside 2, level 50. She is soon going to be Inside 3, but I don't know how much of a buff she gets. I don't know if it's worth investing this much into just increasing the resonance limit and a little bit of a stat buff that she gets. I don't think that is that's the play to do. I think the resources could be better spent somewhere else, if I'm being completely honest right now. And then we have Balloon Party over here, which I guess are... There we go. Our bond is good enough, I guess. Hog. So she is at Inside 2, level 50, Resonance 9, which is pretty good as well. I could inside her, but I need the bullets, so I don't think she needs an upgrade, honestly, right now. I'm gonna upgrade Tooth Fairy before I do Balloon Party, that's for sure. So, yeah, other than that, I got more or less every character here. Again, I would want to upgrade Charlie, but I only have one portrait of her. And I hear that she is only good at when you get Portrait 3, so, if I don't get her passively, it's whatever. So yeah, that's more or less. If you want to go, I did all of the Udus, I do all of the content, I did everything on Crisis, so I think my team is very good when it comes to that. Also clear the whole story. The only thing that I have issues with right now are the Limbo. Limbo 6 is giving me issues. I mean, Limbo 5, but here the main issue for me is the level of my character. I think the Sonetto is really giving me a hard time. Although I think I used her before this. So yeah, basically I have this team. I can switch her out. I did multiple iterations of this. But I just can't do it with this team, and the previous one was done with Centurion, Balloon Party, and So yeah, I can't just yet do limbo, or I don't know, all the options that I did it like 2 weeks a week ago last. No, yeah, when the thing reset, I did it. So yeah, maybe on the next reset I'm gonna try again, or before this ends I'm gonna try again, and maybe with a slightly more powerful squad I could maybe do it. Now, other than limbo, everything is fine. So now for the future. If you look at the future a little bit now, the two things that I am missing here would be a DPS. For the future, I mean, I think Balloon Party and Tooth Fairy are both S rank healers, and it's pretty much okay as is. I have two S rank supports, which is really cool as well, and I have two S rank healers, which is pretty much the best case scenario that you can think. Now, if we look at the banner history for the CN, for the Asian one, the next one in 1.3 is gonna be Shaman. This is a support, so does reality damage, which are really, it's whatever, but people said that he is really strong. A really strong support, can be a DPS as well. So yeah, this will be a support that I will be going for to replace or to have as a backup after I level up Enenly. He is gonna come out in 1.3, so that's like 35 days from now. So between now and then, I think I can level her up to 50 and at least Resonance 9 to have a better chance at Limbo. And after this is gonna happen, I am gonna skip this one if it is indeed like that, and I am gonna be pulling for the Black Dwarf. So I am gonna be pulling for her. She is a mental type damage dealer, which I really need right now, and she also does a mass attack, which I really like, and more or less one target attacks, which is really cool. And one mass attack. A couple of the other ones are good, but yeah. So she is gonna be my damage dealer. So this is pretty much for what I have going for. So if we go look at the tier list for the overall thing, I am gonna have a Black Dwarf and a Centurion. I am gonna have an Anan Lee, Burn, and a Shaman. And for this one, for healers, I am gonna have Balloon Party and Tooth Fairy, which Tooth Fairy I already have, Balloon Party I already have, so as far as healers go, I am good to go. Here on support, I just need to level up Anan Lee, because currently I just have Sonetto, and in my opinion, Sonetto is not that strong. So I have the two of supports. One is already leveled up, and one is going to be leveled up soon-ish, at least to max insight to Resonance 9. And as far as damage dealers goes, when I first started playing the game, I pulled for a Knight, but unfortunately wasn't successful in that. Should have pulled for Melania, but I really wanted to save my stuff for Tooth Fairy. This was one of the mistakes that I made, so hopefully you guys don't do that. When you get one character that you need, don't pull for multiples. For example, okay, I will soon. So for example, I don't think this, I don't know, as far as buffs go, I don't think it was worth it that much to specifically pull for her. I did get 4 Bakurns, so that's pretty cool, and I got an Anan Lee by accident, so I guess it turned out well, but in hindsight I would have stopped if I go to summon a record. For example, after I did this banner, I should have stopped. And I would have saved on 10, 20, 30 summons that I would have now. So now I would have 50. So this was my mistake. I did get Charlie though, so that's good, I guess, and Dyke. Pretty cool, but I did a mistake here. I got an Lee. I was greedy and I pulled 3 more times for no fucking reason whatsoever. But yeah, that was it. So yeah, I think I have all of the supports, all of the survivals that I need. 2 supports, just gonna upgrade, just gonna get Shaman to, to pull for, you know. Probably gonna be the only guy on my squads. And for damage dealers, yeah, I'm gonna go for Black Dwarf. She is really strong, apparently. Don't have a poison squad, so I think Jessica, as far as I know, only works in a poison-related setup. And I don't have that, so it is what it is. So I am gonna be pulling for Black Dwarf, and I have Centurion. We'll see. If Melania comes back, definitely gonna pull for her, maybe. Or a Knight, but that's my plan for now. In 35 days, Shaman. Whenever I get him, I am gonna stop pulling so that I have enough pulls for Black Dwarf. So hopefully I at least get one of the characters. I would prefer a Black Dwarf, if I'm being completely honest. So maybe if these ones come out at the same time, if these banner, so for example this is 28 of 9 till 10, this is, yeah, so they don't really come together. Here it was 28 till 9th, and then this one is 28 until 19th. So hopefully this banner and this banner is at the same time, so I have a chance of pulling for Black Dwarf first and then going back to Shaman. So yeah, this is my, as far as continuing this goes, I don't know if I want to pull for Madison Pocket, Miss Babel, I don't know where she lands on this. Go Miss, oh, it's not even here, never mind. Oh, is this even 37, a Knight. This might be pretty cool. This one is pretty dope as far as that goes. Melania is also in here, so if this banner actually comes out, might be really good to pull for that. A lot of good characters here. But yeah, this is the future of my account. Just gonna do that, level my units up, level my characters up, replace Sonato and Anna Lee at the moment, and then save as many summons as I have. I have 2.5k on here and still 22, so I have around 30 summons, 35 summons for now. So hopefully I get a lot more, and by the time everything comes out, I am gonna have the resources to get both Shaman and Black Dwarf. And now that I've found out that this banner is a thing, that where is it? That this banner is a thing. Jesus Christ, that might be really, really fucking good. So I guess, yeah. But yeah, hopefully this gave you some insight on my account, how it's gonna go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.